Now, the next song on the album is, of course, OK Computer. But I want to point something out because it's important in understanding the album. I'm going to skip OK Computer for a moment, and the next song I'm going to do is Subterranean Homesick Alien. There's a reason I'm going to do Subterranean Homesick Alien. It's because it's got a lot of relationships, interestingly, with track 1. They've kind of laid out, I went and touched on this a little bit before, but they've kind of laid out the album so that you've got this song that's in A at the start, which starts with just unusual, sort of in the public spectrum, chord shifts, but that are only moving a semitone at a time, so that it's sort of going to work regardless, type of thing. Now in Subterranean Homesick Alien, interestingly, if we, I'll skip straight to the verse bit. We're in G now, so I've dropped a tone from where we were in Airbag. But here we go. The breath of the morning, I can't forget the warm summer air. I live in a town where you can't smell a thing. Do what you feel, the cracks in the nice guitar riff that note that I'm playing there follows and emphasises, which is something like that. Like I said, I haven't played this stuff before as such, but not enough to do this anyway. But you might notice in that top note exactly the phenomenon I was talking about in Airbag, which is that we start on a G7 chord at the actual start. The predecessor chord to the start of the verse is just a G, but as soon as the vocals kick in, or once the start of the bar kicks in, the breath of the morning. So I've added the 7th there. We then drop to the 6th, semitone drop to the E flat. Now I've done one other little minor tweak at that point, which is that they've actually, if you were to just do nothing else but drop the semitone, ignoring the fact that there's the 5th in that chord, which should be there, you've got a G major augmented, you've got a G, a B and an E flat. It's a kind of weird chord. Mind you, they just used it in Airbag as one of the main introductory chords, but to keep everything sounding sort of nice and pleasant and very harmonious, rather than getting too complex, they've raised the B up to a C and made it a C minor chord as well. So they've fundamentally, they've written the song by having the G and that one note moving the semitone there. You sound a bit like U2's opening track to just Europa or something. Just done that correction on the 3rd note of the semitone shuffle